Hi submarine friends. Well, I've been working for a couple hours now trying to make my new rack and pinion steering system work. Well, you know how sometimes things work out and sometimes things don't. Well, I'm in one of those it's not working out things again. It's getting quite frustrating with this steering. So what's happened is I've mounted the steering wheel on my new rack right here, but the problem is the steering wheel is on an angle, and it's on a bad angle. It's very uncomfortable. So I put the ballast tank in so I could put a temporary seat in and try and find a nice comfortable position for this. But this is on the opposite angle that it needs to be. If it was straight, it would be just fine. And in the picture, when I bought this thing on Amazon, it is straight. But it's my fault because you buy this for a certain application. So anyways, I'm just going to have to throw it in the scrap pile. It'll get used somewhere, somehow, at some point. So you got to take the good with the bad. But a good thing is I had a day of machining, because sometimes I just need to machine because I enjoy machining. So I made this. And what this is, it's the rotating shaft that opens and closes the exhaust valve. So when I dive, on this end right here, there's a round piece here, and I will weld a handle to it so that it rotates. So this part right here is stationary and the rest rotates. So the shaft can rotate. So this piece gets welded into the hull. This piece gets a handle welded on it. I can't put the handle on yet because I have to make an attachment for this end that attaches to the valve. So I don't want to worry about locating this with the orientation of this handle. So what I'll do is I'll build the whole thing, I'll weld it in, then I'll remove this end cap, and I will weld the handle on it exactly how I want it. It's just simpler that way. So this is a good thing. That is a bad thing. And I guess that's just the way it goes. It wasn't that expensive, so at least that's not so bad. It just sucks when you wait for a part, you're excited about the part, and then the part doesn't work. So now I'm starting to think about putting in a tiller. So right here, I would just have a bar that comes up, follows the curve of the hull, and then comes in. And then I just have a handle that I can move back and forth to steer, which is actually quite comfortable because it's a real natural movement, and it doesn't matter how you're sitting, it'll be quite comfortable. It's kind of like an outboard tiller. It's very comfortable. So it's starting to look like that's the way I'm going to go, which is pretty simple to build. I just have to make sure that it clears my electric panel, so I'll install the electric panel to fabricate all this. But with the luck I'm having with steering here, at least the back part is really good. I'm really happy with that part. It's just this part here is really kicking my ass. But I'll get it eventually. I got lots of time. So I'll just keep poking away at it. That's life. Ciao.